friends, Cassandra Doyle here. I am coming to you from day, I don't even know, of captivity here with COVID-19 with your Doyle travel team. Today I have joining me on the Doyle travel team, me, myself, and I. No one else is available at the moment. So I've got two kids in school doing Zoom meetings, one celebrating a birthday, my husband doing his own set of work. The dogs are sleeping next to me. So I thought today I'm just going to chat to you a little bit about Hawaii, one of my favorite places to visit. As you can see, I've got Hawaii there. On the shelf back here, I've got some drums and a ukulele, which you might not be able to see too well. I have my Disney Alani ears. And of course, I have this little lovely necklace on. So I have been to Hawaii a few times in my life, fortunately. I have traveled to Oahu, which is the main island, also where they filmed Magnum PI, Lost, and Hawaii Five-0, which just ended on Friday, which I was very sad about. It was a great show after 10 years. And the other islands I've been to is Maui. One of the cool things to do there is the Road to Hana, which is a trip that traverses the entire perimeter of the island. You get to see some black sand beach, some really cool stops along the way, waterfalls, get some shaved ice. Also did a really cool thing once. I rode to the top of Mount Haleakala, which is an active volcano. Actually, it's dormant, I think. And at sunset, you get up there, you leave your hotel around 2 o'clock in the morning. It's about a 3-hour drive to the top. And then you see the sunrise. And then you actually bike down 40 miles through the valleys of Hawaii, through the wine country and the coffee country and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's a really cool trip to take. I did that many years ago. And the other island I was on was Kauai, which is considered the Garden Isle. One of the beautiful things to do there is the Pali Coast. Took an excursion out and saw dolphins and did a sunset cruise. And it's really just the beautiful Garden Isle. Some of Jurassic Park was filmed there as well. Just a beautiful place to relax and take in. I think it's Waimea Canyon is there as well. So from the East Coast, Hawaii is a little long of a trek, but not unbearable. Most can get connecting flights through Chicago, Dallas, Phoenix, or Los Angeles. The both times I went, I connected through Chicago, and then the last time I connected through Los Angeles. So really, it's a great way to break it up. You get up, you walk around the airport for a little bit, and then get back on the plane. So super easy to do. They show lots of movies, lots of food. So you will definitely have things to do on the plane to occupy your time. And then another option is coming from the East Coast. Sometimes you can get nonstop flights directly from Newark, which can make for a long journey. But if you have little ones and you just think that you can make them sleep the entire way, then this might be a good way to go. Again, it's about an 11, 12-hour flight from the East Coast. Coming from the West Coast, it's obviously only about a 5-hour flight, so it's pretty easy. On my return trips, I stopped through Seattle, got out, stayed for the night in Seattle, got to see some cool sights, and then left the next morning. So again, it seems like it's a long trip, but it's definitely worthwhile. When I was just there recently, I was an invited guest to stay at Alani, which is Disney's Hawaiian resort. It's absolutely beautiful. It's on its own private cove, about 25 miles from the airport in Oahu, in Honolulu. And really, so many things to do there in this very peaceful setting. There's some spas, delicious restaurants. You can do snorkeling right out front, beach area, activities for kids, shaved ice, character greetings, great kids club there as well. From the hotel, I did a lot of excursions. And that's really the way to go when you're in Hawaii, is to schedule your excursions in advance. You get picked up right at your resort. They take you out for the day. You've got to see so many things, from visiting Pearl Harbor, which is absolutely breathtaking to see that and to learn about the history of our country. And then also to travel around the coast of Oahu. You see some of the great pavilions, go to the North Shore where they do the surfing champions. The Dole Plantation is really neat to see. I did something called the Circle Island Tour, and you go to see where some of the monuments are from the cemeteries and things like that from Pearl Harbor. So really just an amazing experience. And you can really do all that in just a matter of days to get that done. Like I said, on Maui, some of the cool things to do, obviously just a beach, eat, shop, lounge, do the road to Hana, see some waterfalls, and then Kauai is also a beautiful resting spot. Big Island of Hawaii has the Volcano National Park, which I've not toured yet, but that's always available on a return visit. So while you're home, stopped up, can't go anywhere, you're just kind of hanging out, and maybe you've watched Tiger King, the latest thing, which I've watched a little of, and is a train wreck that you just can't look away from, but it keeps your interest. So if you want to adventure and do some other things, why don't you start exploring where you want to go to when it's safe to travel again. There's no time like the present to plan your next adventure. We will travel again. This time is a little difficult for all of us, but at some point we will recognize that we need to get out and explore the world. Exploring the world kind of opens up your mind, gives you a greater understanding of society and the people that we all inhabit on this planet with. So now's a great time to start thinking about your next destination. I can certainly help with pricing, quotes, ideas, excursions, advice, you name it. Been there, done that. So for now, I'm going to sign off. Hopefully this video worked. This is my first test case. You guys are all my guinea pigs. So for now, aloha, mahalo, the whole 9 yards, everything. Take care. Be safe.